Now, answering your questions about the law and legal issues. This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
And I'm Maureen Akers. Welcome, Gary.
Good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So here we go. We've got a question. Let's pop it right up there on the screen. Gary, if I loan someone my car and they hit someone else, am I responsible?
Yeah, I really like this question. It comes up a lot. This is an actual viewer question,
Yes.
so we're off the Google series now. But it's a good question because, you know, you hand your keys to somebody, you ought to be asking yourself, what am I getting myself into? If you're not, well, you're not being very responsible. But so here's the question. If your car is not functioning right and you know it, you may be responsible if something happens, okay? So if you know there's something wrong with the brakes, or we've all felt something weird in the steering wheel or whatever, don't loan your car till you get it fixed, because it may set somebody up who isn't used to your vehicle and having a problem. If you know the driver's not qualified or impaired or has issues, then you know there's a problem. So it's all this knowledge. I knew there was a potential problem and I set it up to hurt somebody. So that's really the analysis. It's that simple. But otherwise, really you don't.
Okay.
So the negligence of the driver is the negligence of the driver. So if the other driver, you hand it to a qualified driver, you give them the keys, your car is working fine, and they turn left in front of somebody or rear end somebody, then it's going to be on them. But here's the little twist to it. Okay. Your insurance will be primary. So your insurance will be, for the car, is first. So you're going to have the claim. So you got to be careful with these things. But then additional coverage could come from the driver if they have their own insurance. Their insurance would be second. And that's a little bit of a twist on responsibility.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so is there a difference, Gary, between loaning someone a car and renting them a car?
Right. So if you go to Enterprise or wherever, all these places, you know, that you can rent a car, and you have a wreck, and let's say you're the victim of the wreck, can you sue Enterprise? Or it's the same kind of analysis, really. Did they give the driver a functioning car that met industry standards? Did they review the qualifications of the driver properly? If they did all that and the driver causes a wreck, it's not on Enterprise, it's on the driver. So it's really the same analysis. So the rental factor really doesn't enter in. But anyway, it's a good question. I really keep them coming because these are practical, everyday application questions that I want to address when we can.
There you go. Legal Break at WTVM.com, and we'll see you on the next one.